Well folks, here we are with a completed pedal board, and what I'm hoping I can do now is actually take the lid off the toolbox one-handed and demonstrate to you how it's worked. It's quite heavy, and it is done. There we go, all complete, with the wooden insert painted black, everything attached with the extra strong velcro. You can just see a strip of it just running along the edge of the chorus pedal here. I had some fun with this, I can tell you, because this stuff is like araldite. Honestly, it's so strong, it's stronger than the adhesive that keeps the velcro on in the first place. And it's also stronger than the adhesive used to keep rubber feet and rubber bases on effects pedals, as I discovered. I got all these fitted in, I measured everything, and I don't know if you can see some of my pencil marks here. So anywhere I wanted everything to go, where the optimum position of all of the velcro was, and because this is quite high feet, I wasn't too sure whether I would need to remove the feet from the pedal, but I didn't, because I managed to work out that if you ran it down the middle and ran a couple of strips, there was enough grab for it to work. But I got everything put in and then thought I'd like to change this cable out. Now, because of the space, I have run this as close as I can so that the edge of the connector is actually making contact with the pedal next to it, which means if you want to change that cable, you've got to take the pedal off. When I took the pedal off, well, as I say, the velcro was so strong it removed the rubber foot from the pedal. So I tried to glue it back on, but the glue I had was just no good, and even after kind of being left 24 hours to cure, when I put it back on and put the lid back on the box, the pedal fell off after about half an hour. So I just left the foot off and put some more velcro on the bottom of the pedal itself, and that is going nowhere. What I will basically do is, if I ever come to sell the pedal, I will just glue that back on when I need to. It works as it does for now. So if I do need to move anything, I will probably have to re-glue the velcro back down, and I will probably do that with super glue, so that we've then got an adhesive that's stronger than the velcro. So what have we got on the pedal board? Well, we start off with a Leadfoot ABY switcher, and this basically serves one purpose, and that is to allow me to switch to my tuner from the pedal board. So my tuner, which isn't on the board, connects up here into A, and we just use the AB switcher, so it'll either go out to the tuner or out into the effects loop. It's as simple as that. That's what it does. I could, if I wanted, have it set so I could have two guitars, and I could switch between the two guitars if I wanted to do it that way. So it gives me some options. So out of the ABY switch into my SansAmp amp simulator. This is an absolutely gorgeous sounding pedal. I have been intending to do kind of a review of it. I know it's not exactly a new product, but I have intended to do one, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But this thing, I've had this since 1991. It's absolutely superb. This will simulate pretty much any amp that you want it to simulate. You've got these character switches here which really allow you to shape the tone. I tend to leave them set as they are because these themselves will really help you to dial in the kind of sound that you want. And you've even got this switch at the side which will switch between lead, normal and bass. Bass is kind of like a Fender Twin, normal is kind of like a Mesa Boogie type sound, lead is more Marshall. So we come out of there and we go into the Nate Mendel NM2 double drive, which ostensibly is a bass double drive pedal, but I found it works great with guitar as like a boost, and you've got an option of, you know, two different types of boost. It's brilliant, but also I can use this as a bass effects pedal board. Obviously we don't engage the SansAmp if we're using it for bass, we will use this instead. Comes out of the NM2 into the Akai Head Rush, which can be used for 3 functions. It can either be used as a looper, which I do occasionally use it for, or as a delay or a tape echo. Okay, so usually when I'm playing electric it's more delay or echo. There are some songs that I do if I'm playing in my acoustic duo, where we do use some loops. This is a fantastic pedal. Again, I probably should do kind of a review or demonstration of this. It's big, and to be honest with you, you can get smaller pedals that do the same job now, but you know, I like it. I like it. Sounds absolutely great. Super solid construction. This was perhaps made famous by KT Tunstall, who uses one of these. But yeah, it's probably my favourite pedal, to be honest with you. And then we go into a Dodd FX65 stereo chorus. This is the oldest pedal I own. I got this shortly after getting my first ever electric guitar. This has been a superb chorus, sounds absolutely sweet. Again, I probably should do a demonstration of it at some point. Not too sure whether you can still get hold of it, to be honest with you. But it really is a really nice chorus. And if you want, you can turn off the chorus completely and just use it as a stereo splitter. You can get a non-chorused stereo sound as well. I do have some room up here because I do need a reverb unit, and I'm looking at either the Hall of Fame Mini or the Moa Shimverb, possibly. They're very small. I could probably fit one of those and another pedal up here as well. So yeah, I'm getting a bit tight for space, so I don't really want another load of big pedals on here if I can help it. And then of course we've got the power supply, which is the Harley Benton Power Plant, which is a lot cheaper than the usual power supply that you end up buying for these kind of things. The name of that again escapes me. Why is it when I shoot these videos I always forget important information? You know which one I mean anyway, because if you've seen any pros pedal board, they have this black power brick in there. This is Harley Benton's version of it. Whereas the Pro one costs about £150, you can get this for about £35, I think. So, and it does a great job. It's powering 4 pedals at the moment without a problem. And it should do a couple more. It does also give you the option to have 12 volt out if you've got pedals that run on 12 volts, which I don't. I would love it if it had a 15 volt out, because then it would probably power my Orange Micro Terror as well, but it doesn't, so never mind. So basically, turn up to a gig, guitar in here, tuner in there, amp in here, and power in there, and you're good to go. And we don't have to worry about all of this, which usually takes ages to set up and get them in the optimal position and everything. This is the optimal position. It all works. Every pedal is reachable by the foot, no problem at all. So this weekend I'm actually going to give this a go for the first time. It's going to get used in anger, and hopefully it's going to work really well. So thank you very much for your interest in this and watching this video, and hopefully, I keep promising this, it never happens, hopefully we'll get some videos on some of these individual effects pedals soon. So thank you very much.